Good evening. Thank you all for coming from near and from afar to be together on this solemn special occasion. Let me first acknowledge the presence of some of the distinguished guests. We have many. I cannot mention them all, but will definitely mention, first of all, the Honorable Judge Eliakim Rubinstein, who is Deputy President of the Supreme Court of Israel. Then our guest of honor, Cardinal Kurt Koch, President of the Pontifical Commission for Religious Relations with the Jews, Professor Yosef Klafter, who is President of Tel Aviv University, and Professor Raanan Rein, who is Vice President and Head of the Contents Committee of the House we are sitting in, Patriarch Fuad Butrus Tual, who is the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, Father Pier Battista Pizzaballa. What you hear, he had a breeze yesterday. So he's entitled to cry a bit. And Mazal Tov to Karma, one of the editors of the book, a co-editor with me, the book that you have seen outside. Father Pier Battista Pizzaballa, custodian of the Holy Land, Archbishops Michael Fitzgerald and Elias Shakur, Mr. Jerry Biederman, who is past chairman of the American Jewish Committee, the ambassador, the Italian ambassador to Israel. I'm glad to join you on this, to put you on this list. And the partners to this event, Rabbi David Rosen and Professor Aviad Kleinberg, with whom, both of whom, it is a pleasure to cooperate, and Lior Shani, head of this house events department. All those who have not been mentioned will be mentioned later one way or another. The list is long, and there is something I would like to ask the speakers between you and me so that no one hears, that not every one of the speakers has to say all this list, has to mention all the list of the distinguished guests, because they were mentioned once, otherwise we'll finish tomorrow. Okay. It's a pleasure, certainly, and an honor to open this symposium, marking the 50th anniversary of the Second Vatican Council, Nostra Aetate Declaration, and the publication of the book, I hope you have seen it outside, entitled In Our Time, Documents and Articles on the Catholic Church and the Jewish People in the Wake of the Shoah. I'd like to put a word here that I have not written before, and this is Iska Harani, an expert on Christianity who is sitting here with us, knows that. I've been teaching for a number of years seminars on Christianity after the Holocaust, etc., on Roncalli, the popes. Our students, how shall I put it politely, our students don't know too much about it. And this is how I started gathering the material, the documents, translating it into Hebrew, and thinking about the way to bring it to the Hebrew-speaking and reading audience. And I hope we succeeded. Thank you, Cardinal Koch, for setting the date for this gathering, and it coincided with the dramatic declaration of Pope Franciscus barely 4 days ago, this Thursday, on the relations between, with the Jewish people, a declaration which you, Cardinal Koch, have made public from Rome. You will no doubt tell us more about it. In the meantime, suffice it to say that our gathering here today is one more testimony to the spirit of the Vatican's declaration, one that may be summarized in 2 words: a friendly dialogue. A friendly dialogue that is taking place here today in Tel Aviv, the first Hebrew new city, in the campus of its university, a world center of thought and research, in the Museum of the Jewish People, known as Bet Atfutzot, House of the Exiles, and of course in the state and in the land of Israel.